Alright guys, it's Stephen here on BlueMoonRisingTV and we are back with a transfer target and we've got 4 names for you today, 2 older ones and 2 new names. I'm going to start with one of them straight away and it's Gabriel Jesus. Now that kind of broke City Twitter yesterday. The internet went wild with rumours that we'd signed this young Brazilian wonderkid. I'm not sure it's quite as simple as that. I think there's a little bit of work to do. We've seen Sport claim quite dramatically that he's agreed a deal. I think there's still a bit of negotiating to do, if I'm being totally honest, but he is a player to be excited about. He's an absolutely phenomenal talent, that kind of magical Brazilian wonder kid that we all love to see. Skillful, beats men, scores wonder goals. He doesn't like the new Neymar tag apparently, but he does look like he plays like in very similar style, and he's fun. Only 19 years old, 27 million roughly around that price, and the most interesting thing for me personally is it was that apparently Pep Guardiola called him up, 15-minute conversation, and convinced him to come to City over Barcelona. Now that's awesome. That's the Pep effect in full flow. I'm going to put this on the middle rings for now. Even though it sounds like it's done, I'm not sure it is. I think there'll be a bit of haggling. And if it does get done as well, he won't actually come to City for a while yet. He'll go back on loan to Palmeiras, finish his season there and come hopefully around December, January when the Brazilian League starts to wind down. But yeah, that's a new name. And there's also a tiny bit of an update on Toni Cruz. A lot of you have been asking about that. It's not necessarily positive news. He's just kind of treading water a little bit. The Mirror are reporting that we've made a £50 million bid for him. I'm not sure we have. I think it depends on several factors. The ideal scenario would be that we bought Toni Cruz, which gave Real Madrid 50 million, and then they went in for Pogba and got him. I don't think that's going to happen necessarily. I'm sure it depends on several factors if we can sign Toni Cruz. Maybe it's not been helped either with the fact that Barcelona have just signed Andre Gomez too, and because Real were after him. So, I don't know, that's going to kind of stay on the middle ring as well for now, because there's a lot of work to do if we were to get Toni Cruz. City obviously do want him. He's obviously a player on our list. But it's not easy for several political reasons in terms of football, and obviously Real probably don't want to really sell him unless they've got someone to replace with him. And there's another new name as well, Manolas. He's a Greek 25-year-old central defender who plays for Roma. There was some reports yesterday flying around that he's one of our potential backups in case we don't sign Bonucci, which I don't know. I'm not too sure about this. I don't know loads about him, I'll be totally honest with you. For what I have seen, he looks like a very ball-playing centre-back, very composed. He was apparently excellent last year for Roma in the Serie A. And I'm sure we are watching any defender who's had a good season. I don't think it'll happen, even being honest. I think it's just papers throwing names around. I think John Stones is one that we'll probably sign. And fingers crossed, we then see maybe a young lad get a go. We all saw how good Tosin Adarabioyo was against Bayern. I don't want to sign someone like Manolas. I want to keep faith in one of our two our own, maybe Denaya or Adarabioyo, because these have got a lot of talent. So Manolas is going to go on the out ring. And finally, and the most mentioned name on this transfer target so far, Leroy Sane. This is kind of going to be a little bit quiet, but I think it's because both clubs are just trying to call each other's bluff. The rumours are that if he doesn't move this summer, he has a release fee clause of around 34 million euros, which is nothing. It's only 27 million pounds. So if they don't accept an offer this summer, Schalke stand to lose a lot of money on a potential transfer for the attacking midfielder. Apparently, City bid 43 million euros on Friday, but Schalke want around 50 million euros with bonuses. We saw this all summer last year with Sterling and De Bruyne, and eventually what happened is the two teams met somewhere in the middle. City throw loads of bonuses on, and the two teams just agree a fee. I think Sane wants to come to City. There was also a rumour that he apparently handed a transfer request. Don't know how true that is, but we'll see. But he's going to stay on the inside ring because I think we just have to be patient on this one. Yeah, and let us know what else you think in terms of other transfer rumours you see. And also, a quick shout out for BlueMoonRisingTV's strongest youth team academy project, and that's Braden Bent. He made an appearance today on Man City TV on their YouTube channel, and he met Pep Guardiola. And during that video, he also said that City will be signing a few more players, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, Blues, what do you make of all those signings? Do you think Sane is still going to happen? Do you know more than I do about Manolas? Drop a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.